What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? I ain't talked to y'all in a hot minute. Definitely ain't on the live stream. Shout out to the world. Shout out to the world. It's your man, Chris B, aka Buzz, coming at you live again. I just wanted to check on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to check on y'all, see what's going on. How y'all feeling after the election? You know what I'm saying? Ain't rubbing nothing in nobody's faces. It's not like that. It's not that type of party. I ain't rubbing nothing in nobody's face. But everybody that knows me and knows how I get down, you know what I'm saying? They know where I stood at this election. But I'm seeing some crazy things in the news where they're trying to, because the election didn't go the way you thought it might have went, they want you to disavow your own family. Which is crazy, man. It's not that serious, my people. In the long run, you're gonna be happy. Trust me. Trust and believe it. It's not the end of the world. I definitely went through some things, and 2020, but it wasn't the end of the world, as y'all can tell. But I wanted to come to talk to y'all tonight about some of these gatekeepers out here, gatekeepers, as I say, that have, let's say, swindled the black community out of millions of dollars, in my opinion, of course. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people sit up here and got paid, as we're finding out, got paid to promote and endorse Kamala Harris. Now, some of y'all say, Kamala, it was Kamala. But before she came on the scene as the presidential candidate for the Democrats, taking over for Joe Biden, that got knocked out the box, and nobody knew who she was, they called her Kamala Harris. Excuse me, they called her Kamala Harris. Kamala, whichever one. They tried to make a big thing out of that, but it really wasn't. But it got me thinking, my people, we must have been stuck on stupid for a hot minute. Shout out to my family, you know what I'm saying? I want to, full disclosure, most of my family vote Democrat, no matter what. It don't matter what's going on. Vote blue no matter who. And I don't knock them for that. And they still love me. So my message is, don't fall out of terms with your family over some politics, y'all. Come on, man. What are we doing? It's not that serious. Stop it, Joy Reid. Stop it. But the greater issue is these people that make money off of the plight of black people in America. And they look like us. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Check this out. Kamala Harris raised $1 billion or more. But at the end of her campaign, she's $20 million in debt. So it makes me think that this was one big scam. Some people knew she was going to lose. They had to know she was going to lose, and they just was going to get the money out of it. Get the money. That's all it was. But obviously, the people thought different. A lot of my people thought different. Now, it's still some Democrats that's black that voted blue no matter who. But this election cycle was a lot of black people that did not ride the couch like many would believe. Many came out and supported Trump because it was like, okay, hold up. I do have common sense in my head. I'm not a dummy. I know what's going on. And things wasn't as bad as they was telling us under the first Trump administration. But you're going to always have these gatekeepers to the black community. And that's what I was trying to come to you tonight. Talk about and share a video with one of my favorite YouTubers that's out there, Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to her. Subscribe to her. Definitely, if y'all on YouTube. And definitely subscribe to your boy Chris Barber. You know that. But she's definitely one of my favorite YouTubers because she comes to it with a common sense approach, and the way she articulates her videos and edits them and everything else that goes into them in a shorter period of time, because you know people's attention span is very short these days. So it makes sense the way she hits you with these videos. But it exposes these gatekeepers of the black community. As you can see, many black people after the election are checked out, especially black women. They feel exhausted. They feel tired. Because they've been given a lie in a lot of aspects. And they took it and ran with it. But some things are broken down to plain and simple as just about greed and power. And the money. Show me the money. Jerry Maguire. That's what it's all about. And a lot of these people, this election cycle got exposed. They got exposed for who they are. So I just wanted to share this video with y'all about what is really going on in the community today with some of these people that claim to be, I'm pro-black, but they really whack. Let's go.
This is who needs to get canceled. We need to cancel D.L. Hughley. We need to cancel Roland Martin. We need to cancel Steve Harvey. We need to cancel Plass. Everybody who tried to lead us into a burning building. We're Chicago Red. We are all over the media, all over everywhere. This is what we are going through, telling our story. Jessica Jackson telling how the Democrat Party is stealing people's property. Zoe Lee, time and time again, we have been on every council meeting talking about showing how the Democrat Party, especially in Chicago, is stealing black people property, how they're putting all these illegals in our neighborhood, pushing us out of our homes, and giving them all the resources, all on the backs of trying to tax us.
Shout out to this sister here. I believe she's with Chicago Red. They said Mayor Brandon Johnson and the Democrats in Chicago are kicking black people out of their homes. They're letting immigrants run up in the black neighborhoods, pushing black people out. You probably heard about the mayor's latest move. It was so nasty. He proposed a $300 million tax hike on Chicago residents.
So I've got some new Gymshark gear, so I thought I'd walk you through what I picked up. Now, one thing I love to have on a leg day is pretty much a big...
Yeah, he wanted property owners to foot the bill by increasing property taxes so he could get his hands on an extra $300 million to give to illegals. But Chicago Red, they went down to the city council meeting. They showed up and showed out. And because they showed up, they made noise, made their voices heard. The members on the city council voted against the mayor's $300 million tax hike on Chicago residents. So shout out to them for being aware, being engaged, and getting everybody else involved as well. Can you believe that? He tried to increase taxes by $300 million, as if property owners aren't paying enough money in property taxes already. I'm telling you, every year is something new, and people are sick and tired of it. So this sister right here is saying, black people, we need to cancel every black sellout that was yelling at us, talking down to us, talking crazy to us, getting paid to do it, trying to lead sheep to slaughter. Yeah, she's saying cancel Ricky Smiley, cancel D.L. Hughley, cancel Steve Harvey, Roland Martin, Plies, Uncle Luke, Charlemagne. She's saying stop listening to any of these people who clearly showed they're standing against the interests of black people and with the establishment. We're going to jump into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates.
Definitely subscribe to Pink Book Lessons. She definitely got a lot of things going on for the ladies out there from a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I think in a world where we should embrace different ideals, ladies, can y'all hear a different perspective from another lady? I'm just asking.
Won't waste any time. Let's jump back into it.
We didn't vote for these people, but we have to suffer the consequences of people who vote gets blue no matter who. We got to suffer the consequences of their actions and their uneducated actions because they choose to use identity politics and because they choose to use race to get people in office, all while knowing that they're lied and knowing going to be the detriment to the black community. Now, Roland Martin prides himself on being a black journalist and having a black news, a black journalist and whatever, a media company, black media company.
Yeah, and Roland Martin's media coverage can't be trusted because he was bought and paid off. He was paid $350,000. The next thing you know, he was sitting down with the Cosman Chameleon asking a bunch of softball questions. Then Al Sharpton, the potato head, did the same thing. He got $500,000 from the city girl president. Then the next thing you know, he was doing some elementary interview with her on MSNBC. The jig is up. If you needed any more proof on these sellouts, well, there it is.
D.L. Hughley pride himself on being a black man with a black radio. Steve Harvey. Now, Chicago Flips Red have been in the meetings. We have been going. Everybody has been going viral from just us going and showing what we are going through. We have been going viral, and everybody from the YouTubers, number one YouTubers, the Fox News, all the news stations, they're covering us. Ask me this. You all don't find it strange that not one, Roland Martin, you on YouTube, not one of these people have asked Chicago Flips Red to come and talk about what's going on. We are black people talking about black issues, talking about what's really going on in our neighborhood, talking about everything we are going through far as being taxed out of our homes. Our homes are being taken, stolen, and they're putting illegals all in our neighborhood, pushing us out. This is what we have been screaming. This is what we are shouting on the rooftop. This is what we are fighting for. We have an idiot Mohawk wearing Mayor Brandon Johnson who don't care. Yes, he's black and he's a Democrat. And he don't care nothing. He's a dictator. He don't listen to the people. He don't care what the people want. All while raising our taxes, trying to raise our taxes, advocating, pushing, trying to raise our taxes. Do you see any one of those people I just named? Have you heard any one of them say anything? Have you heard anyone of them cover it? Have they even asked?
I still can't believe that they think that they can run on raising your taxes. Wouldn't it that become a thing? We're going to raise your taxes. And people cheer. Yeah. People like, no, that's not a good thing. I mean, it's just common sense, y'all. Common sense. And I'm just here to share. Maybe I received a message different from a woman that's speaking from common sense. I'm just trying to help my people receive the message. Receive it.
Speak to us to see what's really going on in our neighborhood and see what's going on. It's a bunch of black faces complaining about different things. Why they're not interested? You are so pro-black and you're into the black media and all that. You're for the black people. Why ain't none of y'all interested in what's really happening to the black community and what's really happening to black people?
Hey,
what has America done?
.com.
Man, that was a really good point. Why is it that we don't see the so-called black traditional media supporting black people in Chicago? They're supposed to be the voices of Black America. Then the Breakfast Club, every single morning, poisoning black women, black men, black children with their feminist ideology, their obvious LGBT agenda, their destructive, violent, and nasty streetwalker music. Pure devils, acting like they're speaking for black people. But all they do is invite mentally deranged, pulling her hair out over a political party, and then wonder why competent black people don't rock with her. No, nobody's rocking with a bunch of deranged fools. You're so emotional and delusional, you can't be trusted. You don't have sound judgment. But yeah, how come they didn't invite this sister in Chicago Red up there to the Breakfast Club? Why are you ignoring them, Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey? Remember, Steve Harvey used Chicago to come up in the talk show business, but he can't stand up for the people of Chicago when they're being taken advantage of and pushed out? Talking about Q's run the radio. Well, where y'all at to support these black people right here? All these people do is steal from black people, use black people to make millions. And because they're also black, they're able to slide through because they know the culture. They know us. I'm telling you, a bunch of backstabbers. But they use us to gain fortune and fame. Then once they get into position, they use the power given to them to program black people.
Yeah, y'all hear that? She giving y'all game, in case you didn't know. She giving y'all the game on what's really going on. This is what some of these people do. For real. I'm just keeping it real. This is what some of these people do. And they've been doing it for a long time. I said it before I was even born. Some of our civil rights leaders will be rolling in their grave if they see what's going on now. With all this identity politics stuff, which you can see was overwhelmingly defeated.
Into accepting this disgusting abuse from them and their paymasters. This woman is 100% correct. Why are y'all not interviewing her? But you invite Dollar Tree mop buckets up there all day, a bunch of feminists, a bunch of losers, destroying the minds of black men and black children. Ultimately, a part of the program that's promoting the destruction of the nuclear family in the black community. Y'all have no problem platforming these feminists and these sellouts, especially the political ones.
Everybody covering it, everybody showing it, trying to shine a light. But no, the black media, the so-called black people who pushed us hard to vote for Kamala, they silenced. They haven't said anything. They haven't even covered it. They haven't even talked about it. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that? Just hold on. These are black people. All these are black people having real black issues, going through these and going through these things in a black neighborhood. These are people who not on welfare. These people are working class, people who own their homes and they have been stolen and taken. And you mean to tell me everybody is covering this? They are all on social media, all on X, everywhere. And you mean to tell me you all won't talk about it, won't even cover it, won't even mention it? This is what I'm telling you. They do not care about black people. They get paid to sell you out. They know that the Democrat is not in the best interest of black people. They know this, but they don't care about you. Only thing they care about is keep getting their bed, so they can take their kids and they can be and their family can be in those gated communities. Their family can go to those schools that the white kids that they tell you is racist that go to. You know, the white people that they tell you is racist, half of them live around them. Their kids go to school with those white racist people. Their kids marry half of those white racist people. So the people that they keep telling you don't want you and don't vote for them and
preach it, sister. Preach it. Y'all know she telling the truth. Y'all know. Y'all know she telling the truth. Y'all know it. There's a lot of these people that get rich off the plight of black people in America. And it's high time we stop that. We check that as black people as a whole. Now, some of y'all in your ideology find it hard to get over that, but you have to free your mind. You really do. These people do not care about you. And in a lot of instances, some of these boule black people hate you worse than a white supremacist. They really do. Whether you choose to believe that or not. But I'm just trying to highlight some of this hypocrisy and straight up debauchery that goes on with some of our so-called black leaders.
And they don't care anything about you. They live around them. Their kids go to school with them.
She's speaking nothing but facts. They all want to play like they're the spook who sat by the door. All of them. Always talking like they care about black people and generational wealth, reciting all these buzzwords and whatever they come up with to convince us they're with us when they're not. Meanwhile, they're living among the same people they tell us are bad. They're doing business with them. They're getting money with them. DJ Envy don't care about your children. He's only concerned about his own children and that he can give his wife enough money to buy the whole family matching $3,000 outfits. Charlemagne, too, he don't care about your children. He's highlighted feminists every day, destroying the black nuclear family, while his wife is at home living a traditional lifestyle, a luxurious one, too. They both promote strong black womanhood while their wives live soft lives. Steve Harvey's queen pin wife, she don't lift a finger for nothing. They live good, eat good, vacation good. And how do they afford all these luxuries? Off the backs of black people. They are paid to run a steady diet of delusion, destruction, and degeneracy every single day on their programs to keep us deaf, dumb, and blind.
They go to the parties with them. They marry them. So this is what these people are. This is who they are. They don't care about black people. They only care about getting paid. Using the black struggle or the black plight. They don't care. If they did, they would be saying, hey, what's going on with y'all? Why y'all doing that to our black community? What's going on? Our black people down there talking. Hey, let's come shine a light on what's going on. Crickets. They don't care. So this is what we need to do. Not only are we putting the Democrat Party in a timeout and in a corner for about 20 to 30 years, these sellout people, we need to put them in a corner and time out for about 20 or 30 years until they realize, don't you ever play with the American citizens and don't you ever play with the black citizens. Until you tell the truth, until you cover things that's really happening with black people and in the black community, if you don't want to say nothing because you don't want to say, then shut up. Don't try to get us to vote to vote our own demise. Stop doing that. That's who we need to cancel. The Joy Reids, the Roland Martins, the Steve Harveys, the D.L. Hughley's, the class, cancel. Until y'all stop leading black people into a burning building when y'all know that this is not good for us. This is what we own, y'all. This is what we need to do.
And Joy Reid is another one. It's time to throw her out too. And Plies. He's been fake and phony. Plies was never as dumb as he portrayed himself to be. He's been playing dumb for 20 years. And for those who really know him, you already know what he's been doing. Years ago, he was talking about goon affiliated. Maybe goon related, but never affiliated. Plies been a fraud. And he's not the only one. All of these bought and paid for frauds, they're all using the plight of black people to maintain their lifestyle while undermining our real issues at the same time. Tamika Mallory, she's another one. Angela Rye, Joy Reid, Sonny Hostin, all of these bootlegs, and I'm not even gonna get on Sonny. Like, lady, you come from slave masters. You really owe reparations. While she's on The View every day cosplaying as Harriet Tubman Jr. All these bootlegs and sorority sisters that's been using black people and black identity to get to the top, they love playing like they're the spook who sat by the door when they're really nothing but a bunch of backstabbers. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Why is it that the so-called black media have zero interest in what's going on with the people in Chicago? Why are they not discussing this? Tell me what you think about it below. Special thank you to Edmund. I appreciate you, Edmund.
Definitely, man. Definitely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to bring to y'all tonight. To the world. The X world. Facebook world. YouTube world. I'm just trying to bring y'all a little message. Can't call everybody sellouts and toms and coons because they don't want you to go along with the Democrat theme. So my question to y'all tonight, I challenge you to free your mind. Not to think about the past, but to expand on our future. Because the future is bright for all Americans, especially Black Americans, if you seize the moment. Seize the moment. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of these gatekeepers. It's who we like. I like a lot of the people that she just named. Well, I did. But damn, are they really doing good for me or mine? When they live a different lifestyle than we do? That's the question you have to ask yourself. For many of my people, it's all about economic opportunity. And if you don't have that, then what do you have? I say that to my brothers and sisters. Strive to be your best. But you can't forget about one another. Black women, they putting you on top. But don't forget about your black man. That's all I was saying. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a old country guy from Virginia. And I'm glad y'all tuned in with me tonight. I will be hitting y'all with more videos and sharing more videos of the people that I fucks with on YouTube and all over the world. Not just on YouTube. I'm everywhere. Chris Barber, in case you didn't know. Get with your boy. And on that note, I'm out.